So, hi everyone, welcome back to Data Science in Your Pocket. And today we are exploring a trending GitHub repo which is gaining quite some momentum on GitHub, that is Agentspan. So, Agentspan is not your AI video generation model or image generation, it's a framework for production ready AI agents. Yes, you heard it right. If you want to deploy AI agents in your production, in your company, this is the right package. As you can see here, durable distributed runtime for all of your agents. OpenAI, ADK, LangChain, Versal, etc. It provides runtime for your agents. Do remember that it's a very different package. It can be taken as a combination of LangGraph, LangSmith, and others. It's a whole universe inside it with agent for AI agents. As you can see, the tagline works quite well. Agent span, AI agents that don't die when your process does. If you find agent span useful, give us a star. It helps others find the project. Agent span is a distributed durable runtime for AI agents that survive crashes, scale across machines, and pause for human approval for days, not minutes. So it is just not another package for building AI agents, but for providing the runtime. Where does an AI agent run? It provides you with the different facilities, like when it crashes happen, it gives you the entire crash report. It can pause for days for human approval, etc. The installation is quite easy. You just need to do a curl. I'm doing pip install Agentspan. I've already done it. I will be showing the codes also, so don't worry about it. After doing a pip install, you need to provide your OpenAI API key. As you can see, export. This I've already set up in my system, and then start Agentspan server. So once you start the server, you'll be seeing a lot of things. Let's check it out. So you can see that once you start the server, a UI like this should be on your screen. Here you can see that I tried a few agent runs. Couple of them are successful, one of them was failed. So I can see everything about it. That's the best part. So let me run it in front of you so that you believe in me and look at the quality, the usefulness of agent span. So let's get started. I've already started the agent span server. That is why you're able to see it. Agent span server start is the command. Now I'll try to run a test script to show you how to use Agentspan. So here on my screen, you can see it's a very small code to test out Agentspan. From agentspan.agents, import agent runtime and tool. First of all, I'm creating a weather tool, very easy, like just giving it a static output, and then setting up my agent with a bot, OpenAI GP40. So you can see that I mentioned it's GP, so this is an error. Why did I do it? I will show you later. I will make it GPT-40. Once done, save this, and then we'll try to run this particular script using Agentspan. So as you can see on my screen, I have on my terminal now, and I will try to give it a command to run the particular script. It's very easy to run Python test.py where the code was saved. Once I hit enter, as you can see, the script executed, task handler initialized, starting worker process, and the task has completed. You can see the output has also come in, tokens count, etc. Now the interesting part is we'll jump onto the UI to see what has happened. So as you can see, this is a new instance that has been hit. Agent name is with a bot. End time is this. This is completed, as you can see. And now if I click on to the execution, you can see the entire chain. This is very visible. It makes it very transparent for anyone to understand. Multiple iterations. This is a total number of tokens, duration, finish stop. You can open the debug mode also where the agent failed, if it has failed. What are different things that has happened, how the code has flowed throughout the script. This is very interesting. Task list, timeline, agent definition, JSON, queue monitor, multiple things are there that to work on. Here you can see the credentials that I've added for every API that I'm using. So yeah, this is how it will operate. If you go to the first one now, if you remember, my code was GP40. So I was trying to create a failed execution also. So here you can see how the failed execution will look. Here's the error message, failed and reason, task execution failed 404. The model GP40 doesn't exist. Here you can see that all the errors are present. Go to debug mode And in the debug mode also you can see that there is an error here. It is showing where the bot has failed. LLM chat completion, the bot has failed here. This is done. Go to task list, timeline. A lot of things are visible here. So this is a basic command on how to use Agentspan. Now I'll be showing what are its different capabilities, how you can use it. We'll be talking a little theoretical about the model now. Let's get started. Agentspan, the framework for production-ready AI agents. It has orchestration, observability, human in the loop tooling, etc. What is Agentspan? It's an AI microservice framework. It provides a robust Python SDK for building autonomous AI systems. The key components agent and the runtime. You can see that the user provides a request, agent the brain processes the input, and runtime the engine execute the task, manages context and returns results. So the runtime thing is the new thing that Agentspan is adding. Agents with tool. Transform static LLMs into dynamic actors by attaching Python functions. It can be calculator, weather service, web search, database, etc. It can also support structured outputs, dynamic handoff to different agents. You can everything would be visible to you in the UI. Sequential pipelines can run, research, write, edit. Parallel agents can also run. This is a very important thing. Tasks run at the same time, not sequentially. These are the things that agent spans provide you. It's a runtime, as I mentioned earlier. Human in the loop workflows. So it can wait for, as mentioned in the documentation, also for days, not just for minutes, for human approvals, streaming events, shared state, guardrails, code execution sandbox, API tool auto discovery, call back hooks. Suggested learning part looks something like this, that how to get started Agentspan, install, run the server and visualize the UI, and then start using the runtime for your benefit. So again, remember that it's not for building agents, but for maintaining the runtime, the different facilities that you would require in your production system. Without it, just another framework. With the you see the graph. Welcome to Agentspan. With this, it's a wrap. I hope you liked it. In the coming video, we'll be deep diving into Agentspan a little more and using its capabilities. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day.